Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left off last time, we were just exploring the world moon headed up towards our new camp, which we just opened up. And we're going to do a little bit of adventuring while we are on our way there. Our current morale for our crusade is really bad. That being said, it's fine. We'll be okay. Not too concerned about it. I'm actually gonna send this army to go deal with this demon army by the Nameless Ruins really quickly. Maybe we'll loop around and go down and see if we can take care of Demon Army 2, which will be on the way to Regil. Did I just wait by accident? I did. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. That's fine. We're gonna just firebolt the whites there and we'll just shoot at the zombies, I suppose. Speaking of zombies, I know I said it in a previous video, but Back 4 Blood is a very fun game and I do highly recommend it. This is not any sort of paid promotion or anything like that, just I'm having a hell of a lot of fun with that game and I just recommend it to those of you who enjoy murdering zombies. So this is something to keep in mind if you're looking for a new shooty game to play. And we're just going to keep shooting the whites. We did finish them off. We're going to wait and wait because we can get in here and smack around the zombies a little bit. And the zombies are very last, so I didn't really want to use another bolt. But I think we're going to just make sure... Actually, it wouldn't have mattered. We wouldn't have taken any losses. Oh well, that's fine. Everything is good. We killed the enemies and we're going to move on with our playthrough. We found a bow. It is a heavy crossbow, unidentified. It is the crossbow of judgment +2 heavy crossbow. It has its critical range reduced to 20, so it's not 19-20, it is just 20. However, critical hits against evil or chaotic creatures, sorry, it's automatically confirmed. So that's actually pretty nice. Just gonna meet back up with our other way of going, and we're gonna attack this little army here. So there's 27 gargoyles. That's a lot of gargoyles. We only killed 4 our first round. That's not an ideal amount of gargoyles. We've not killed any extra ones either, so that's really less good. We're gonna move up and we're gonna go smite people. Can they get around there? No. Well, I mean, yeah, they're gonna reach us. Maybe if I can just move you here, they'll attack. Nope. Well, I mean, they did attack the clerics, so that's okay. Clerics have a lot of life, luckily. And actually it stayed out of the melee range of our archers, so that's always a +2. Let's go smack this guy. What a terrible amount of damage. They also have a lot of life, apparently. They do not have a lot of attack power, though, and we are really running out of mana. So we're going to have to just fight this one out normally now because we are really low on our magical powers. Kind of unfortunate. We could retreat, but we would lose 67% of our soldiers. That is unacceptable losses, and we have no real reason to retreat anyways. We've taken 1 casualty so far. Unfortunately, this is also going to take a very long time, for obvious reasons. Mostly that these guys have just a boatload of hit points. How much does a gargoyle have? I can't right-click on them. I don't know. Inspect. We can inspect. There we go. So they're smite evil. They have 281 hit points each, which is pretty high, honestly. Yay, we hit another one. And they don't do any damage, though. They really do very minimal in terms of damage. I wish our mana would go up, though. Is there like an auto combat I can press where they just shoot and panic? Oh, because of the low morale of our army. Yeah, that figures. 3 left. Getting there. Two left. This is only taking way too long. I'm just like slamming left click on the gargoyle to hopefully end this faster. Last one. The giant gargoyle leader's just there like, oh man, misclicked there, but it's still we won. So he's like, oh man, I can't do anything about my gargoyles getting killed. It's very, very slowly. Some intense defense, and we need to rest. With this army, we are not going to move it up anymore yet. It needs a couple days to recover some mana, and we're going to go to the Nightingale Grove anyways. And we are getting fatigued, so we're going to rest as soon as we reach it. That's perfectly acceptable. And yeah, and then we're going to go fight some things. I do know that the camp looks a lot nicer than I remember. All that, like, tent and food. Still never picked up a scribe scroll thing. Next time we hit camp, I'll try and remember to do that. What the hell was that? We're in a snowstorm? Taking random damage? We'll go out and then we'll go back in. The snowstorm should go away. It's some pretty messed up stuff. Nope, we are still in a snowstorm. Okay. Let's go back. What we're gonna do instead, right? We'll go back to the... No. I mean, we're still gonna take the snowstorm. We'll move a little bit, and then we'll come back. Don't want to be doing this fight in a snowstorm. That would just suck. If everyone leave, we would have difficult terrain and all sorts of other nasty stuff going on. I don't mind the small amount of damage we took. It's not a big deal. But, yeah, let's not deal with that the way... Come on! How long does this snowstorm last for? Fine, we're gonna rest one more time. There we go. Much better. The snowstorm has worn off, and we've rested. For a very long period of time. It's still a bit icy out, but it's not snowstormy, and that's all that matters. What month is it? Anywho, it doesn't really make a difference. Our negative level still is there. We need restoration. We've got to be pretty close. We're going to get some buffs going, though, because this is going to be... Well, this isn't the toughest fight, but some buffs are definitely going to be worthwhile to make sure it goes smoothly. How do I see what
Are we ready to move out?
or because we don't have Rachel yet. Give him a mirror image. And we'll use a haste, and that should be good.
Quick, else we miss all the fun.
30 armor class should be enough
for adventure.
for our armor class, and we're gonna get haste, and then we're gonna go in. Alright, quick saving here. Let's go.
Wherever my legs carry
Get your hands off that. It's mine. Yours? Well, watch me. Wait, someone's here. Run. Oh no. They've run away. Nobody's running. Draw your weapons and fight, you cowards, or I'll cut you down myself. Says a halfling. Gnome? Gnome. Definitely not a halfling.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Maybe a halfling. I don't know.
Mind over muscle.
Fight this guy. We're already here. That was quite the charge that Marauder did. Melia may go down.
Excruciating.
Go save her.
burn, slice, behead.
Or don't save her. Let her die. Fully die, too. Very annoying. I hate full death. It is one of the more annoying mechanics. I know you can turn it off to do Death's Door instead, but whatever. Blah, blah, blah. We'll just run her back next time. That Marauder did a pretty hefty charge to go attack her.
Accept their statement. Mind over muscle.
Yeah, you...
Behead, yes.
You. It's around here somewhere. We interrupted the charge this time. Tim is now tanking. And we should move Terran up and maybe do a heal. There we go, this is fine now. We'll kill the Alchemist, he's the most annoying one. God, I love that sword so much.
I wonder what guys.
Oh, we got knocked down. Must have taken quite the hit by something. Doesn't matter, we'll be fine.
Pain are you.
Is Tim down too? What happened to Tim?
should have listened to reason.
Both Tim and my main character got taken out by something. I'm not really sure what it was. Let's go take a look. Where's our... Let's just make the log really big so we can understand what happened here. Trap, maybe? No. Okay, the Marauder. Marauder with Master Composite Longbow, 14 damage, 18 damage. And then it attacked Tim and got a critical hit for 42 damage. Okay, so it was just normal damage that just added up very fast. I understand. I'm not going to bother looting the bodies. We're going to loot those as we leave, because there's no real point. We will, however, grab all these bags and stuff, because some of them don't allow you to do anything from the exit screen situation in terms of looting them. But the rest do, so. And it doesn't look like there's anything else other than this box. And there was a letter we're going to read really quickly here. And the letter says... I'm going to right click on it so I can scroll down on it. I hope this letter finds you in good health, Sir Willem. I see now with great sadness that you have quite forgotten and abandoned us. It's been 3 years since you visited your native lands, and your father at your family crypt. Last summer, some passersby broke the lock on it and spent the night inside. As steward, I installed a new lock and cleaned up all the wreckage. Your servant who went missing, whom you inquired after in your previous letter, has indeed been seen, but at present his precise whereabouts are unknown. He came to us, looked at us with contempt, said something through his teeth, gathered taxes for you, ate whole goose for free at the tavern, jumped on his horse, and galloped off. If you went missing somewhere on the road, we wouldn't know anything about it. It's been a complete disaster here, even without the missing strangers to account for. 7 days ago, all cows give black milk, and the milkman who tasted it out of drunken stupidity died in the pain of twisted bowels. There's something wrong with the spring. The water stinks of rotten eggs, and the cattle won't drink it. Besides, some scoundrel threw dead dogs into the closest well, the one on the crossroads, so we filled it with soil. I suspect the demons are giving us trouble any way they can. Our cattle are dying of thirst. Children are going missing in your protected forest. The woodcutters saw some scarecrows, which they swore were alive. They spoke of angry faces and bared teeth. They were afraid to get close and watched from afar. Frightening things are going on in the woods. I fear that witches and demons have settled in your protected forest to do their wicked mischief. They are probably the ones who picked the bones of your servant who's gone missing. And you ask us, as if you suspect us of being involved, as if we could kill and rob an honest man. It's upsetting, Sir Willem. We never touched your servant, and if we did, he was a wretched man, smug and nasty. And we have no food and water, and our children are going missing. Instead of serving Lord Galfrey, you should be home defending us and bringing us food. You must have some gold, lord that you are. There's no one to protect us besides you. The city lads only come to find new recruits and take our gold. They don't have the authority to do anything more. And the send-off we give our lads and lasses they take, the whole village comes out to say farewell. It's just like a funeral. None of them have returned home to the village yet. We are dying. So I'll tell you the truth, Sir Willem. We cannot live like that anymore, but we cannot die in such terrible conditions either. So we agreed with our neighbors to burn down your forest on the next new moon, your protected forest where the dark beasts live. We'll surround it, set it on fire from all sides, and hire a wizard to steer the wind. We won't be put off just because the forest is protected or because no one may shoot game there or enter therein or cut down trees. Of course he'll be very angry with us for burning down your family forest because we've already been cutting its wood and shooting game there, for there's nothing else to eat and no other wood. We won't let the forest beast steal our children. If you wish, come and execute me, execute all of us, but we won't put up with this anymore. That's that. Respectively, the steward of Vixola village, to Sir Lord Willem. Well, Willem is a terrible lord apparently. Just kind of pieced out and left his people to die. We're actually going to do a little bit of spot healing here, because we took a bit of damage. And then we're going to leave. It's time to go fight some Smilodons, whatever. However you pronounce it. Let's do some quick looting though. Yes, we'll just take it all. I'm sure we'll be able to stop off in camp and sell it all anyways, so it doesn't really make a difference. At the moment, I'm going to go around this way. Just kind of to see what's over here. I don't think there's anything of note, but you never know. We're going to head to Moondance Meadow, probably going to have to rest one more time. I'm going to get a bit closer first. Actually, we can stop off in the camp and rest, I guess, and then we can hit Moondance Meadow. We will, of course, have a quick event here involving a Hell Knight, or one of my favorite characters in the game. So far, anyways. Commander, we caught a suspicious lad on the road. He says he's an ally, and he's desperate to talk to you. Who knows who he really is? The young man before you is trembling from his wounds and exhaustion. His boots are in tatters, and if he had any weapons or armor, he shed them along the way. His clothes are torn, and his hair is wet, like he recently swam across a river. Blood oozes from the wounds on his chest and shoulders, and his skin is cracked and inflamed from the acrid water of the world wound. Commander. The man breathes heavily. The words emerge as a whisper from his dry throat. My squad ambushed beyond the river. Help. What is this? Report properly at once. Yes, Commander. Grinding his teeth in pain, the man snaps to attention, deliberately calms his breathing, and begins again. Yekker Ankel, Hell Knight of the Order of Godclaw, under the command of Paralictor Regil, Derenge. Our squad is under attack by demons, far surpassing our number. Without your assistance, we are lost. Hell Knights, you've supported the Crusades more than once in our battle against the demons. Despite their, Erebeth cringes, questionable reputation, we cannot abandon our allies in trouble. If they really are our allies, then of course it's just... And Nevia looks Yakker over closely from head to toe. I kinda think this isn't a knight at all. A real Hell Knight would be skinned alive for losing his infamous black armor. What we see here is a stranger without rank or insignia who wants us to march to God knows where. Kinda smells like a trap to me. We will take the risk to try and help them. Thank you, Commander. Our forces are here. The knight points out the location on your map. The situation is critical. Please send your reinforcements as soon as possible. I will go ahead and meet you there. They're under attack by gargoyles. We already know that. We didn't need to ask them the question.
I'll take the bait.
I'm going to take a quick siesta here, and then we're going to go fight some plagued Smilodons. Quite possibly for a couple of attempts because they are rough. Or they can be anyways. I'm going to take... Oh. The commander becomes host to an anomalous force, and his dreams are filled with strange visions. He feels the space around him distort, and his sensory organs are flooded by false images, bred by distortions of light and air. Reality itself tries to expel the commander into some dark tunnel. At the other end, a grim figure awaits. His body resists this crude attempt to wrench it from reality, but an unknown force finds to tangle in the commander's soul, one made of demonic rage and destructive desire. The stranger grabs at it and pulls like a hunter reeling in a harpoon. Troubled by the sudden intrusion, the dark and ominous force deep in the commander's soul answers with a menacing growl. The commander. I'm going to unleash the dark and unbridled part of my soul. With a triumphant and savage howl, it breaks free and fills the commander's thoughts and senses. Its rage, like a burning spear, streaks down the dark tunnel to the one who dared trouble the commander. A heart-rending scream filled with pain and animal fear strikes your ears. The moment passes and the attraction fades. The enemy has withdrawn back to the shadows. The apparition recedes, leaving the commander wondering whether it was reality or a nightmare. We did rest though, so we're good. Let's quickly, alright. I guess technically Sela is better than Ember in terms of just like... No, she's lawful good. Never mind. Ember's better. Ember's neutral good? Yeah. She is. I guess lawful good would be better than neutral good for us, but it doesn't matter. Neither of them is going to be in our group long enough to matter. Not that I don't like Ember, just she doesn't fit in with the evil group that we have going on, and Nenio isn't evil or good, she's just insane. She's literally just neutral, which is good. Alright, so this is a tough fight. Or it can be a tough fight.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Just gonna try and get to where I can see them, or at least see the first one. We're just gonna inch forward. That might have been too far. Nope. Okay, we're good. Should be right around here. There's one. Okay, time for buffs.
So many thoughts.
So this is a tough fight. Not a huge fan of this fight. Because their to-hit bonuses are insanely high. But that's okay. We'll get it done. I also really want to get a level because we're so close. And yet, so far.
You are my favorite aide.
Rules are made to be broken.
Resist energy is not going to help us at all. Shield of Faith might? I don't know if it stacks with shield. Alright. What else do we got? Kinda wish I had brought Sela now that I think about it, but that's too late for now. Can Tim have mage armor? Sure can. Cool.
I crave for adventure.
We're gonna use Marriage. And what else do we got? Blur. On you and on Tim. Okay, that should hopefully be enough.
Let's
And drink
shake
your
a leg.
thing.
I'll watch your back.
Only you deserve
Anything
my
new?
obedience.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Oh,
I guess we could
Yes,
do a quick
what?
displacement, and then we'll send everyone in.
Orma.
Okay. As soon as haste goes off, we go in. Now we're gonna save. Okay. There we go. This is gonna suck. Good luck, everyone. Our goal is to kill this first one, and the second one, in theory, before this other one shows up and just annihilates the rest of our group. Oh no. Things are starting to deteriorate. Tim is taking some serious damage. Tim's down. And we're down. Oh no. And this is the end.
Continue fighting.
I guess I could have just moved Darren in a little bit faster to do some massive, just to spam heals as fast as possible. Hopefully that'll work. We'll try it one more time. Alright, everyone go. Darren, you move
Let's
up.
have some fun.
Okay. You don't have prayer or anything, and that's not going to be very useful. Let's just start hammering up heals. I don't even care if we're taking hits yet. Tim is down. 2 down.
With your head.
Come on. It's almost dead. It's so close. And we did it. Oh, look at that critical hit we just did. Holy crap. We did 71 damage. 1d8 plus 18 times 3 physical damage. And then 1d6 acid damage. Crazy high damage on that hit. Pretty happy with it. Well, let's grab some loot. Cold iron, leather armor, a keen composite longbow plus 2. I don't think there's any other enemies in this area, if I can recall correctly, so I think we're fine on that regard. And we're just going to quickly grab a demonic heart. We are not much closer to a level than we were prior to entering this zone, so really nothing to say about that, unfortunately. More weird molten lava spears sticking out of the ground. Tim is officially dead at the moment, which does suck. We will get him back up when we go back to camp. Next on our list, though, is going to be going to save a Regil, but it's not going to be in this video. It'll be in the next one. It's just what we're going to do.
Forwards? No, backwards.
That's just how
Backwards.
time works. Chronology. Stuff like that. Or should we go to Chili Creek next? How are we already fatigued? We need to go drop off stuff. Oh, we're clearly in heavy encumbrance. Oh, that's bad. Okay. No. We'll get some rest here, and we'll do quick selling, and we'll take a look at any inventory stuff, and that'll be the end of the video, so let's really quickly run to the store. Should have done that before. Might be why we're getting fatigued so incredibly fast is that we are carting around way too much stuff. We are carting around, yeah, so many things. Including some garbage tier armor that isn't worth anything. Also, I'm pretty sure that we are carrying around more than this. Like, yeah, some chain shirt plus ones. We're never going to wear those. They're worthless. I mean, they're worth money, but they're worthless to have on us. And like, we have so many random potions that I'm never going to use, like Alchemist Fire. We don't even have an Alchemist in our group. They're okay, but we kind of need someone that's good at throwing potions to use them. And we don't have anyone that can use light hammers, so there's no point in carting those around. And yeah, we'll probably equip those bows though. Let's take a look at what we got here. So Darren, what are you using? You're using the Oracle one, right? Yes. So we're going to give it to Nenio. Can Nenio even use heavy crossbows? Sure can. Done. +4 to hit. That oh, wait. +2 to hit. Oh, her dex is... Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, because we're exhausted. I thought for a second that we were diseased and I didn't notice it and we just got sapped. Hey little one, they say you can do magic. An old silver-haired fighter sizes Ember up skeptically, apparently baffled to find such a young girl in the middle of a war. He's cradling his wounded arm, which has been hastily bandaged. Can you heal me?
Yes.
Of course, Ember whispers a spell and touches the bloody bandages. Thank you. That's so much better. The soldier rips off the blood-caked rags and strokes the healthy skin underneath them. How old are you? You're only a child. I have a granddaughter at home, just like you. Oh, little girl, how did you end up here? What are you doing in the thick of it with us? Ember gives him a light-hearted smile. Just like you, I came to the thick, so that the thick wouldn't come to other kids, like your granddaughter. We'll all be so little, yet more courage than some of the officers. The old man runs his rough hands over her hair, and she smiles at him again. The crow on her shoulder rubs his head on his hand like a cat. Talking to you takes a load off my mind. I reckon it's not just my arm you healed. The soldier leaves, shaking his head pensively. Ember waves happily, then turns around and notices us. Hi. You shouldn't waste your time on simple soldiers. No. We spend too much time on the demons. We don't have any time left for the people. But you know what's surprising? So many soldiers come to me. They say I'm bringing them comfort, that I give them strength, but I don't do anything at all. I only talk to them nicely. I'm just a feather-brained little girl. What if I say something is wrong? Or what if something I say is wrong? Maybe I should keep quiet, but I can tell that my words make them feel better. I guess I'm confused. Your words really help people, but not everyone deserves help. Don't waste your powers on the unworthy. But how can you tell who is worthy of what? What are you worthy of, or me? How can I judge others if I don't even know about myself? I mean, that's a fair point. Alrighty, let's go rest, and then we're going to call it a video. Oops, that's a chapel tent. We're not even going the right way. For now, though, I will leave you guys here. In the next video, we'll continue on our way. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time.
Ouch!
Have a good one.
Broken